What's up, YouTube? Deadpool2323 back at it with another episode of non-first appearance key issues. So this is episode 5. I know my last two videos are both episode 3. I just misnumbered the last one. Sorry about that. This is episode 5. The last one was episode 4, obviously. Two books in today's episode we're going to go over. So certain characters sometimes automatically make things a key issue. If you go early in Marvel, if you go to the Silver Age of Marvel, you go to the 60s, Spider-Man was hot. He was like the favorite of everything. So when they wanted to bring a new one out, bam, they put Spider-Man in it. They wanted X-Men, bam, they did an issue with Spider-Man in it. It wasn't even Spider-Man, but he was Spider-Man on the cover. So the kids saw it and grabbed it. An early Fantastic Four, bam, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four started before Spider-Man, so the first cover to Spider-Man had the Fantastic Four in it. But then you start looking, right? Same thing with Namor. He was in everything. So everything with Namor in early Silver Age and everything with Spider-Man in early Silver Age was considered key. So they'd bring them. So certain characters can make things key. Even, no first, just an appearance of that character. In the DC universe, that character is the Joker. If he's on a cover, that automatically, and it's a good-looking cover, will bring a premium. This particular cover brings a huge cover premium. This is Detective Comics 880. Mine is a 9.4 version signed by Jock. I paid $70 for this. Then I paid about $55 for the grading, pressing, and signing. And so I'm into it for about 135. I think I'm into it for 135, and it's worth more, probably double that or more, 250 to 300. So I mean, this is by the artist Jock. Like I said, it's autographed. This whole thing, how the bats make the face and the eye and then the red, it just sings, man. I mean, you see this, it's creepy, it's cool, it's macabre, it's the Joker. It's phenomenal. Coincidentally, it reminds me of the look of the Jared Leto Joker. I like the look of the Jared Leto Joker. I didn't like the portrayal of the Jared Leto Joker. Not the biggest DC fan, so I'm a little out of my realm and a little bit with this. But I love Joker covers. If I see a cool Joker cover and I can pick it up, I do. Hunted this for a while. Loved getting it. Probably the second most sought-after Joker cover out there. The most sought-after Joker cover out there, Batman 251, Neal Adams. Sought after this for a long time. Had a chance to buy a couple copies. Just didn't present well enough to me. Wanted it when I got this for $25. Even if it didn't present well, I would have bought this book for $25 and flipped it. But it presents so beautifully that I'm going to get it signed, pressed, and graded. Or maybe pressed, signed, and graded. Whatever. This weekend. So, when we're talking Joker covers, these are the two everybody wants. There's nothing else in this that is key. It's just the cover. Same with this one. I mean, the storyline might be great. I don't know. I couldn't tell you about the storylines because I don't read DC. I love the cover. I mean, Neal Adams to me is a visionary. And I love this cover. I just fucking love it. I'm excuse my language. I just love this cover. I think it presents so beautifully. And this is the Joker that I think of. This reminds me coincidentally of the Jack Nicholson. Actually, more the oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Cesar Romero? Is that his name? Was that the guy from the 60s and the 70s TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward? That's who this guy reminds me of more. Kind of combination him and Jack Nicholson. But I love this cover. So, certain characters can make things key. So another example of that is the Submariner. The Submariner was in pretty much, he was in his first Silver Age appearance is Fantastic Four #4. A book on my short list of books I want to buy. But, he had an appearance. He was in Tales to Astonish. He had a long run in that, so kind of had his own thing. And then it turned into, in 1968, it turned into the Incredible Hulk, because they kind of both had their own story. So then he got his own title. He showed up early in, I don't know if he was in Spider-Man early, but he was definitely in the X-Men #6 early. And that's what makes this book a key issue, is the fact that the Submariner shows in it. Now, there's some other things that make this book a key issue. This book's also a key issue because it reveals that he's a mutant, which makes him the oldest mutant. So you can say, oh, it's not a first appearance, but it's the first time. First time and first appearance are two different things. So the first time he's referred to as a mutant. He joined the evil mutants here. You know, really for a long time, the Submariner was considered a villain. He's kind of the first anti-villain or anti-hero, right? He's like, there's a lot of things that him and Magneto shared trait-wise. So he's kind of a really neat character. One of my favorite characters too. But yeah, so that a character's appearance, whether it's in the book, on the cover, classic covers, of course, you know, classic covers always make things, but characters' appearance, especially in early, can make it a key issue. Now, in today's world, nothing coming out today is going to be a key issue because another character's in it. Because, you know, the Submariner showed up in random books. Spider-Man showed up in random books, but he wasn't in books all the time. Now, all these characters show up all the time, and it's just, it's too flooded. But, so there you have it. That's this week's episode of non-first appearance key issues. So I appreciate everybody checking it out. If you like the video, hit like. Please subscribe. And take care, guys.